They're following it up. Is Big really going to let this one slide? They don't want to do it. They want to get to map point here. Now, can they recover?
Kishan has spotted two bobbing heads just below him and did dink tabseN. He's down to 6. Keeve could very well be the man that Big desperately required to clutch them out of this situation. He's already got 1, 3 more to find. Right behind him, mutch goes down next. And he could be aggressed on. Oh, the headshot to JR! Chopper versus Keeve. Well, it's looking like it could be slipping away from Big, and Chopper could be peeking. Keeve gets a clutch, and Big now have 4 match points.
What more could you ask of this man? He's just absolutely shredding the opposition that is Vega Squadron. That was at P250. Then he knows he has time to pull the op back out. What is this? You can't be serious. You cannot do this, Keeve, please. Keeve, please don't do this. Not like this, man.
He just tagged JR through
I know
he
did.
Finally starting to see some more aggressive, united efforts onto the B side. And it is getting bomb plants. GORNi finally gets the kill onto JR. A little bit labored, cost him his life maybe. And Big, last time around we're in a 2-on-3. This time it's a 4-on-3, but Keeve has picked up the first one. Mia's going to be using that smoke.
Oh no.
To shroud his approach, but that flashback could not have been worse timing for Mia. He gets completely screwed by it, and now Next is going to start teeing off. The Russian Keeve comes in.
Indeed, it seems to be the likely outcome here. Legia, though, trying to see if he can't disturb that, as he does find 1 frag in the 1 versus 3. Now in the 1v2, he does have a smoke to defuse in, so that is certainly an option, but he still needs to find some players. Spots one by the E-box, so he knows where one is. Going to bank a nade that could kill Kashander. Does a lot of damage, doesn't quite kill him, but he's able to push with the CZ. Kashander dancing around, but gets taken out. Can Legia really do this 1 versus 1? He gets on the bomb, flash comes out. He's going to slide out, though. Finds the frag! There you have it. Legia will take it. Well played with an op nonetheless. Legia nonetheless, the one to deal it. Incredible.
Not going to be able to take him out. So they're probably going to get 1 or 2 free frags as they did. Then the rest of the players are going to stay back because they know they can't challenge that. But still 2 frags in that extra situation is fine comparing to how bleak the round was looking.
Keeve is on the run, but look at that flashbang. It's perfect, rolling in from the CTs and the dip in for the 2nd kill as he finds Eco and the 3rd now against Freeze. Keeve goes off and down goes the push from Heroic.
Very nice play from Keeve. As I said in the round before, his impact is so into 4. There's not much to be amused about.
No, certainly not. Even moving on to the 2nd map, we'll have to hope that they can calm down a little bit and get prepared for that. Let's Big come out with some Big. It's so hard to avoid that. It's actually a really bad name, but as we see them moving into it, Valde is going to find the first one, and he's spotted the rest of these players too. So in come the rotations, and Valde is just getting a feast of kills here. Even switching over to his pistol, he's got one low. That was beautiful from Valde. It's that headshot on the Keeve, and then finishes off. Apologies, the headshot on the next, and finishes off Keeve. And obviously, GORNi's not going to last very long either. So very well played from Valde yet again.
Yeah, he's just stat padding right now. He's just getting
He was trying to lurk in there to get some intel. Won't play out. They'll shut him down. And the remaining 4 are stuck outside of the mid connector right now. They wanted to be able to go in there as they just mollied it off.
Keeve here has been instrumental to this tournament. It was a great tournament from Big. Right now trying to do the very best and get some peeks in. Boost up Legia. This is a nice position if the terrorists run straight through. And wow, okay, Snappy picking up a quick frag, and now Keeve is in trouble.
They've taken down Legia, sitting up over on the parapet there, but now Keeve, the nice flick onto the head, switches over to the pistol for a 2nd. He's looking for a 3rd, and oh! The 1 tap from Keeve destroys Freeze! So it's down to Madi. And that looks like Keeve is going to shut down Madi as well, so it's another big round there, but he does miss the shot. Legia, though, having some better luck in mid. He goes 1 for 1, but he spots these players pushing inside. Thankfully, the Opera is long gone, but the alarms have been sounded. Everybody is rotating over from B and Keeve, trying to go for an aggressive hold. He's got one of these players flashed in the 2nd one, but no! He just barely misses it and tries to go for the play. That doesn't play out. Next, thankfully, got 2 kills, but it's still been evenly traded. It goes down to an even 2v2 fight now, but then tabseN chimes back in. GORNi knows he's got this last player somewhere, and he's going to shut it down. It's another round for Big as they're well on their way to the grand finals if they continue playing like this.
They are playing so well right now. 12-7 is the scoreline, and no one expected this. No one expected them, apart from the, of course, German crowd, expected this.
3 times now in the kind of half-buy eco scenarios. I feel like Waylander and Blades, they're wise to this. They know what's coming up against them. They do have They're set up for an A execute in the next few moments. tabseN's going to go for that boost, and he's going to see the bomb very shortly alongside World Edit. Just get the hell out of there. There are multiple players tracking you down, tabseN, but he's going to be using the boost to actually hide behind. It's going to be his sanctuary for the next few moments. This can apply the pressure, and Markov actually lands a double headshot. Tapson and Legia winding back the years. Down to 17, but those 2 kills could be huge for Flipside.
That gets him right back into the round. That was massive from Markov. Taz was doing such a great job on
Was just the guy at Bathrooms was shooting. I mistook that first volley for the guy at Long doing it, but it wasn't the case. So he doesn't pay attention to it. Tapson's going to grab that second kill too. Electronic trades, but then Tapson swings in there with the spray to grab Electronic. He's got 20 seconds left, but it's in the 1v1, and he moves out. He spotted him, trying to tap away. He's got him so low, and there you go. Tapson with a big 4K is going to close out the round for Big, keeping them alive. 6 more rounds to go now for OT.
Dream is still alive for the Germans here, and what a round there coming up from Tapson. One of these players that we've been talking about, and the desk has been talking about as well. Haven't really seen that much of him, and now he comes alive finally with that 4K, taking out Wayland in the 1v1 in the end, taps him out and gets that round done.
Spray on point. Still Chopper and JR alive, and speaking of Chopper, he has struck. Glace goes down, he was already weakened. And there's another one for Chopper. I was about to say, both players in connector, and Tensky actually gets the drop because Chopper had no idea they're going to double stack that. Giles going to be playing aggressively with the AWP, and he actually misses out on a shot, but Tensky can't punish him. Switches across to the AK-47. He's just trying to shoulder pick as much as possible. Jamis again! Tensky! Oh my goodness, that whiff! He does get it, but that was a squeaky butt moment if ever you've seen one. I got one, I wasn't even playing.
You couldn't fit dental floss through that thing at that point, man. Like, he was absolutely...
JR with the plant is going to go straight headfirst into bank. Tensky's waiting, picks up a second frag. It looks like we're heading to overtime. The bomb is planted. It's not for Chopper, though, so he's going to have to traverse around the very murky waters of A. It's planted for the bank side. There's the first one. Has no idea where the second 2 are. Very nearly lands a second headshot. And there it is. Oh, Chopper! The 1-on-3 clutch is real, and Rogue's dreams have been shattered.
What the hell has this match been? What is it doing? It's just a roller coaster ride that we're experiencing right now. As so many times it looked like it could go either way. That round looked like it was going to send us to overtime, but to no avail. Mir.
It's not going to have any effectiveness at all. Kiev finding another option there. Down goes Victor, and it's just Glace they have to worry about. They checked over there down towards Highway too, so they know they've already checked one of the angles of which would throw them off the site. Glace is going to try to fight this, but no, it does not work out. And GORNi is going to be able to close this out. It comes down to the timer though, and I believe they are going to have it. In fact, some of the players disconnecting, but wait a second here. I don't think they're actually going to stop it. So the players already left the server. 4 of them, in fact, did.
What happens now?
That's a bit awkward. Rogue will actually stay in the game for a bit longer.
Let's throw a pause in there, guys, and let's have all the Rogue players trying to connect back. And Glace, what? Okay. So, let's just imagine this. If you're not tilted now.
Fortunately, LDLC not as consistent of a lead back as they'd like to get, as now Fnatic Academy's picking up surrounds. Golden, though, tries to rush in, thinking that flashbang would have hit some of the T's too, but it's not the case. And now, oh no, this could get dirty real quickly as Mistu hides in the smoke. He's gonna move in. Who's gonna see this first? Daisy Walkings. He's picked up a kill on the site, onto existence. Moves in. There's the instant headshot. Gets a second. Now he's facing fire back from the other side. He swings in for a third. Daisy Walkings finally gonna finish the job with the trade, but now he's got a 1v3 and he can't do anything about it. Beautifully played, and again, LDLC just trades the rounds back.
What a round from Mistu right there. He's backed up into the corner. He has a 5-7. It's going to be very much against his odds, and he just hides in the smoke, steps out.
He is with the rifles typically, and that could be a brutal trade away from LDLC. However, the previous round was a similar retake scenario. Karis is going to be bolstering into a 3-on-3. Alex just charges straight through Tuan, who lands the kill to Karis. Jace Walkings has got a huge task ahead of him. He's missed the first one, lands the second. The bomb is being defused in amongst all the chaos. The Misty realizes he has to get off the site, and Jace Walkings picks up the clutch. That's such an instrumental part of the map.
What a time to come alive in a clutch just like that one. He pulls it off. Some fantastic op work from there, because that round was getting a little bit scary. As that
event, there could be some doubts in the back of their mind, potentially worrying about, okay, well, this is probably our event to win alongside Heroic. They've taken it, and to be fair, they took it fairly easily in the end. It didn't look like it was too much of an effort. They swept aside most of the teams they played against. But guys, that's enough from us here on the casting desk. We're going to head down to Palo, who has an interview with the victors.
Everyone, I have our champ. Wow, okay, that was way too close, Markelov. I have our champions here on stage. Flipside Tactics. Markelov, how does this one feel for you?
Oh, it's really amazing. Oh, it's really good.
Good. It's glad to hear you are well deserving of this trophy. You guys had an amazing run this tournament. I really think you proved that you were the rightful winners. You beat Big once again. You beat them at the start.